welcome. This is the farmhouse that our landlord's grandparents built. It's cooler in here at least. My name is Aluna Michelle, and I am a co-owner of and operator of the Happy Dirt Veggie Patch, which is a small, organic, diversified vegetable farm in South Medford, Oregon. I was calling myself a extension service junkie or groupie, or I forget what I was calling myself for a while, but it's like I took 3 different courses from them, like all in, like, you know, it's not 2 at the same time in quick succession. I just love that program. A lot of the reason why I took the OSU programs is because I wanted to really have like a crash course in cultivating in this valley, in this climate, because I was new to the valley.
So the Small Farms program is necessary because there's so much interest from the consumer angle in being able to access local foods and local food security. So you have the customer interest on the one hand, and then on the other hand, you have this large group of people from people just out of college who are looking for their lifetime vocation in small farms. You've got people that are retiring that are buying a small acreage and want some kind of enterprise. And so there's this real need for small farms training, especially around starting a business and managing a business. We have a pretty robust beginning farming program. Pretty much every month of the year, we have some kind of programming for beginning farmers. So we start off in the fall with a 1-evening class called What to Do with My Small Farm. And then we move on from there to a 4-week feasibility study class. So it's called Exploring the Small Farm Dream, and it helps people answer some of the initial questions. What are their goals? What are their resources? What do they really want to get out of having a small farm? In the past 5 years, we have about 80 graduates of Exploring the Small Farm Dream in Southern Oregon. And then once they graduate from that class, they're eligible to take the Growing Farms 6-week business class. That is actually a statewide program, and we just recently got funding to be able to have it be an online offering as well. Since 2007, we've had approximately 150 graduates of the Growing Farms business class in Southern Oregon. Just today, I was down at the Ashland Growers Market, and I was walking around and seeing that most of the small farms who have stands there have taken Growing Farms at one time or another. And then once they complete Growing Farms, if they're interested, they can move on to the Growing Agripreneurs program, which is just in its 3rd year. And that's a 7-month-long training program for beginning farmers. So it has a hands-on component. We have an 1.25 acre Franklin teaching farm here at the Southern Oregon Research and Extension Center. So they spend about 3 hours a week working on the plot alongside a farm manager who acts as a mentor to them. And then they also take classes and have skill building sessions and have access to farm tours throughout the season. And then including this year's program, we've had about 20 graduates of Growing Agripreneurs in Southern Oregon. And then beyond that, we have our League of Women Farmers, which is a nice farmer network for women that are involved in agriculture. And we do have a quarterly farmer-to-farmer meeting. So those are ways that farmers can continue to plug in once they go through that beginning farmer program.
What the Extension Service does is it brings people together who are interested in creating sustainable livelihoods off of this land. Farming here, it is competitive, but it also means there's a lot of support, and it feels like the atmosphere, just the culture, is surprisingly open. The Extension Service, I feel like, helps to really create that. It forms that platform of openness, of sharing. It encourages people, I think, to really share with each other knowledge and to support each other. That's just one of the reasons that I'm so appreciative of the Extension Service.